Oh, it's off to a fantastic start already. There we go. Now we're good. Anyways, guys, what's up? Back with some more Death End Request. Mizuichi. How long is the stream? Maybe a few hours-ish? Crap.
Crap. I didn't realize I fell asleep. What 3 a.m. Not even morning yet, huh? Oh. It's been a while since I've fallen asleep in the middle of work. Come to think of it, I'm starving. What do I have around here to eat?
My name is Arara Mizunashi. I'm 27 years old. I am a programmer. If I'm not at home, I'm at work. Ebbs and flows, each second passed is just another line of code type. When did I wake? When did I sleep? When did I start working? When did I stop? And when did I eat last? I don't ever take time to ask myself any of these questions. Each day bleeds into the next, and no one bats an eyelash. Don't ever take the time to ask myself. But it's all okay, I'll just keep on going.
Oh yeah, the steamed melon pond. Guess I forgot to eat the lunch I bought. Delicious.
Again? You were obsessed with that bread.
Huh?
The melon pond? You practically eat them for every meal. Don't you get tired of the same thing?
I'm pretty sure that's Makoto's voice actor from Persona 5. This is where I work, Enigma Games. A small game development company where we work on software on behalf of the game publishers. Much of what we do is kept under wraps by non-disclosure agreements. My coworker here shows little care for NDAs is Sumika Tokikawa. She works on projects separate from my team, but she's undoubtedly one of Ninga's top programmers.
And my dietary habits are none of your business. I enjoy the taste, but that doesn't mean it's my favorite thing to eat. I guess I just don't have a craving for anything else. Forget that, Tokiwa. Aren't you swamped with work? Should you be hanging out with me?
Don't worry. I just finished working on a huge block of code, so I wanted to pick on you during my break. Here you go.
it easy. You shouldn't throw things without warning me. Oh, it's coffee. Thanks.
No problem. Huh. Looks like someone had a productive evening.
What? What makes you say that?
Your code. I can see the progress you've made on your monitor. 300 lines in one day is something to be proud of.
Hey, don't you have another project to work on or something? You can't just peek at what I'm working on over here.
Oh, loosen up. Who cares? We're both employees for the same company. As far as I'm concerned, my work can be an open book to you.
Yeah. That's why they separate us into cubicles, right? What's the real reason you're over here anyway?
I already told you. I just wanted to pick on you. Seems like our most recent spat left a good impression on you. I know you've got the skill to pull it together. But ever since she went missing, you've seemed totally disinterested in this project.
Let's drop it.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to reopen old wounds. I just hoped you could understand.
It's a personal problem. I just don't want to talk about it. It's not your fault, so don't worry.
That's not what I meant. You don't seem to get it, so I'll tell you as many times as you need to hear it. This isn't your fault. You shouldn't have to shoulder that burden on your own.
Right.
Hey, I just realized that bread you like so much, I mean, Sheena used to buy those from the shop downstairs, didn't she?
She did. She loved them so much. She used to buy them by the dozen for the office.
Let me guess. Before you knew it, you were hooked. Sounds like some Pavlovian training.
Pavlov's
What's the matter?
dog.
Pavlovian training, huh? I barely noticed.
I think everyone's entitled to slip into bad habits now and then. We just passed a year since Sheena went missing, haven't we?
Yeah. Which marks a year since the World's Odyssey project ended, too.
World's Odyssey, sometimes abbreviated as WOD for short. They can mistake the company's fate into developing a VR MMO program, which is short for a virtual reality massively multiplayer online game. So I got an ad for Skylanders game, got excited only for it to be a mobile game. When was the last one anyways? I think was it the racing one? No, it's the Imaginators. God, how old is that game now? Much of its large development infrastructure was put in place by well-known corporation Aggle Incorporated. Hardy har har, I wonder what they're referencing there. A few years ago, a game engine that they released made headlines. That was an immersive cloud-based system known as the Alice Engine. Sheena Ninomiya, a fresh-faced director full of imagination and enthusiasm, helmed the project, with her and the Alice Engine confirmed. I hope on project is the game's primary programmer. We set out to make something never made before, a fully realized fantasy world. However, in the middle of development, the Alice Engine began producing a series of bugs that were proving impossible to fix. To make matters worse, Sheena Ninomiya, our fearless director, had suddenly vanished. We had no interest with the whole development for the WOD. Matters came out 3 years ago. Damn. Oh, God. We're getting older, aren't we, Ryan? We made it to the alpha stage of the build, but the assets were immediately frozen. Aggle froze their funding, too. We heard it all. We knew it couldn't be done. It was too much of a burden for such a young girl to do by herself. I couldn't help but see with anger, hearing everyone shift the blame on her and whisper behind her back.
When things go south, it's easy to push the blame onto a newer employee, but you're beating yourself up too much for how you handled having her on your team. From my point of view, at least, you weren't that strict. I don't think she took the pressure badly either. Don't be so hard on yourself.
What the hell? Cut me open, why don't you?
It's practically written on your face. You're all, everything's my fault, or I'm so sorry, Sheena.
It's weird hearing because
would you mind doing that face again?
Tokikawa puffed her cheeks out playfully as she pointed her fingers toward my face.
What do you mean?
Come on, just one more time. I'll stop bothering you if you make that face again.
You make no sense. Just leave me be. If you won't, then I'll just go home.
Kaboom!
The front something was thrown onto my desk.
Whoa! How about a warning first? Kind of pervy, don't you think?
Arta, I have the sample you asked for. I followed all your design specs, right? For a heroine-themed booby mouse pad.
Arata.
Not right now.
Wow. Did you ask the marketing team to work on samples for this? What a turn. Well, I guess considering our target audience, it shouldn't surprise me at all.
I think I followed your suggestions to the T, Arta. What do you think? Does it resemble she enough?
The feisty woman is Lydia Nolan. She is Enigma's chief character designer. Her Japanese is so good that it's almost hard to believe she's a foreigner. She's a master of the art of conversation to the point I can't keep up with how quickly she goes through these internet catchphrases. She's a ball of passion and pours her soul into her work and her hobbies. It certainly shows.
Would you quit it?
You asked for this, Arta? Don't tell me that you used Sheena as a model for the heroine.
About that.
Poor Arata.
Jeez. And you even went ahead and got the right proportions for her bust.
Ah!
It's a little too flat-chested, isn't it? Nothing that can't be fixed. Just need to add some padding over here.
Okay, good night.
Stupid Arta.
Huh?
That's great. Today was tougher than usual. At least I got this melon pan. So just spam, spam, more spam. Yep, more spam here. This is... Wait, does this underline the World's Odyssey management? Since you've got... Subject just says you got an unread message. I should have turned preview field on, but I can't see what's right inside. But it looks like there's an attachment here. What the hell? Might be a virus, so I shouldn't open it, but... Right now I've worked on the World's Odyssey. Just sending an email to someone who actually worked in the game is so wasted. That's why I put my mouse cursor up to the center line. The email address was Sheena@WOD.com. This is from Sheena? Seriously? This is an email from Sheena Inomiya. The girl had been presumed missing for over a year. I didn't care that it could have been a spam email or some kind of wreck. If I had a second thought, I clicked it open. Why am I getting email from her address? Huh? Let's click on give you. I don't think I want to give you a Moshe Rigay voice. I don't think that works too well. This is slightly deeper of what I'd have, I guess. Just as I saw there was an attachment. I couldn't figure out what's with the extension and what it was, but it's always filed and compressed. I tried my best to extract compressed files with a few basic expansions to it, but for whatever reason I couldn't open it. Even if I click on it, I won't open it. Is it a strange .zip file or something? I've never seen an email like this before. Try as I might, I couldn't open the attachment. My brain was being pulled from all directions. So let's send it on now as attachment. First it made my cheeks beat red, but there was nothing I could do to open it. What proxy could this come from? All servers should be down. I was at a loss. My next course of action was to access the World's Odyssey servers, knowing full well it was probably deactivated. What? You've got to be kidding me. After we unplugged the server, the cache has been... I mean, how the hell is this happening? World's Odyssey... Hey, what's going on? It's becoming erratic. It's becoming buggy as all hell. It's bad. It's nowhere near the messy when I last touched it. How many bugs be able to penetrate a firewall device to shut down entirely? If I open the control panel... Whoa, this is no good. These lines codes are totally jumbled. Entire years passed since the incident. Disappearance of Sheena Inomiya. Of course, we had reported her disappearance to the authorities immediately, but never had I been satisfied of how they chose to close the case. We were close teammates who would work with arm's length for 2 years. We struck a great fine friendship. I'm sure she'd agree. She knew I was wise beyond her years, but there was moments where her mind would drift off. The company has been asked to take Sheena under my wing so that not only would she be cultivating understanding of our company, but she would be able to become an experienced professional, one that our company planned on grooming to the highest echelon. Just when her job got the better of her, I'd noticed her slip over to the bathroom where I knew she'd cry by herself in the stall. However, it was always done discreetly, never getting in the way of her giving her 100%. Her proud enthusiasm always surpassed our team's expectations. What made her truly special was the sincerity in her work. I know because I spent nearly every day with her. She would never ever walk away from her job without any explanation. The game was her life, her legacy. It's hard to imagine anyone walking away without any care or reward. There has to be something fishy behind the sudden disappearance. Nothing else makes sense. Didn't share my conclusion, or more invested in the belief that she willingly ran off instead of something more nefarious. As Tamika mentioned, I've been feeling hollow ever since. All I wanted was an answer, something that makes sense of the tragedy. I even thought that I could hire a private investigator, but both her parents passed away and she had no surviving relatives. Knowing that would have soon enough reason to leave it, but neither Tamika nor myself were willing to do so. So we've set out cleaning about her vacated office. We will find Sheena. Wait a minute. I said there's one active player moving in the server. That's impossible. Maybe if I check the player log, I can see a screen name or something. Account name, Sheena, active. Status, last online, 3 minutes ago. Sheena, are you in there? I must have collapsed from fatigue after trying to escape the palace. Sorry, Mizunashi. I fell asleep. Huh? Mizunashi? Your response good. Does that mean he's logged out or hasn't returned yet? I'm in. Sasui, there's plans for the World Odyssey. Right now I'm sitting in front of Hardest Palace. Yeah. Ah! You scared me. Oh, are you? I'm Mr. Enigma. Your voice might should be Mizunashi. Yeah, it's me to recognize my skin. It's our company's mascot, Mr. Enigma. Of course I do. He's so cute. Why are you using your character's skin? I figured that chatting with you might be difficult with just my voice, so I hope having a visual component would help. Besides, the character gives me access to all parts of the code I can't normally touch. I haven't used this skin to crack down on troublemakers. Or to help, I need to be able to identify errors in the code directly. This way I can make changes in real time. Kind of perfect, don't you think? Tech savvy as always, Mizunashi. I think it's a terrific idea. There's one catch though, because I'm an admin character, I'm not allowed to participate in battle. What? Don't stare back at me like that. Yeah, but I'm impressed by the level of graphical detail in Mr. Enigma. Thanks, nice of you to mention, alright. Let's try to make sense of what we know at this very moment. Your name is Sheena Nomiya. You're currently playing which you helped create. You remember that much, right? Yeah, yes. It's about your body in the real world. What's the matter? You're blushing. Don't put it like that. Since I prefer it's more than just a body, Mizunashi. Our body's a body. How should I describe it? Oh. If you don't like me referring to you as a body, then how about true form? No, body is fine. Alright then, going back to subject like hand. Judging by your response, it seems like you don't know where you are. Why is that? I wish you could tell me. I'm disoriented for sure. It's more akin to reality than any other at the moment. Look to my right or my left. I see textures towards the environment. I can feel the wound grazing my palm. Well, it's VR. Wherever you are, the real you should be wearing the white rabbit on your head. White rabbit? There are goggles that are optimized for games, which have what we refer to Alice Engine. The primary selling point is it induces a dreamlike state for a wearer. Reality becomes indistinguishable from VR. So it's a nerve gear from Sword Art Online? A dreamlike state. Maybe I can see for myself, huh? What are you doing over there? I'm trying to find a way to remove my goggles. How do I take them off again, Mizunashi? Oh, in order for VR to work, it requires all your brain conscious. You can't move until you wake up, really. Don't tell me you forgot. I'm sorry, my memory is still so hazy. I wonder if that's because she has trouble sorting her long-term memories for experience she's made in the game. Do you have any inkling of when you first started playing World Odyssey? No, every time I shut my eyes and try to recall my past, everything goes blank. The one thing I do remember is coding World Odyssey with you and the rest of the team. If I focus too much on it, I feel nothing except for dark, frigid loneliness. For a long time, I couldn't find anyone to talk with. My prevailing sin was that I felt scared to death. I see. Just me. In the real world, you've been missing for over an entire year. Missing? What? Is that true? We immediately filed a missing person report with the authorities. Tokikawa and I initially figured that you're involved in some kind of incident, so we took it upon ourselves to search for you. I should have asked you this right away, but was the choice to go missing on your own volition? I have no clue. It's hard for me to imagine how I got here in the first place. I just was responsible for it. See, we're worried sick, having considered all the possibilities to a dizzying extent. Her resounding sentiment was, in fact, fear. Perhaps she experienced some sort of intense trauma that scarred her memories, making them inaccessible for the time being. You can't help but wonder what kind of incident might have left her in this state. You see, even with what I've retained of the real, something doesn't feel as tangible as everything makes sense in this world. Sure, I remember sitting with you next to a cup of coffee, working on lines of code, but I remember the sights and smells walking down Meadowy and the world's Odyssey just as vividly. Might have something to do with the Alice Engine's artificial intelligence kicking in. What? I have a suspicion that the game has identified you as an anomaly, is trying to erase you, or is trying to assume control of your character. Please don't tell me that! Heh, just kidding. It's just for the AI to assume control of human consciousness, as easy as it suggests. Why do you keep on hugging me? Because you're so adorable! Adorable, come on! Huh? No, it wasn't like that. I was talking about Mr. Enigma, not you, Mizunashii. Mizunashii, I didn't find you cute. I wasn't fishing for comments, but for her to do a 180 so adamantly is disconcerting on its own. Let's focus on logging you out of here so you can wake up in the real world. Something unnerving is afoot. That enormous hole in the sky has released a chain of reaction bugs all over the game. Let's see, if the whole sky was a bug, where'd it go? Where'd what go? I've been trying to set the master UI to initiate a manual user logout, but the menu is nowhere to be found. Seems like there's no way that's possible. Wait, you're right, I can't perform function on my end either. Do you think the bug has something to do with it? Not the possibility, but our predicament would be more dire than I originally anticipated. Meaning? The same way our names were somehow blacklisted from the in-game chat function, I see other sides of third-party tampering in our code. Are you telling me that we've been hacked? Well, that's my guess, even so. Whoever it is, the person is in the know of the managing programmer director of one of the unannounced titles. The Collection 2 to key developers from this game before it releases is a little suspicious, don't you think? My hair's standing just thinking about it. I mean, given the world's honesty servers are running when the project was halted over a year ago is a major red flag. So long source code's vulnerable in someone else's hands, we need to log you out as soon as possible to bring you back, but how am I supposed to escape this world? I have no idea where I am, how I got here, or how to log out. Wait a minute, what about the failsafe function? Remember the ending engage? But you're right, I totally forgot about that. The thing about World's Honesty is that, despite being an MMO, there is a definitive end to it all. First to return to reality and sheer awe of what they saw. It's unlike anything they'd ever seen before, right? Our wish for our designs and stories to inspire gamers in the same way we were inspired, breathless and ecstatic. Yes! I can't help but feel frustrated that for now, this is our only option to get you out of here. But for the time being, it'll have to do. So let's head to the penultimate world, destroy the final boss, catalyze the ending engage. Got it! Alright, I'm starting to feel like myself again. I can clear this game and log out. I'll wake up in the real world in no time. Thanks to Mika and Lydia again. And you too, Mizunashii. Right, I'll be right beside you until the very end, so don't you worry about things. Our next destination? Mystical Sky Odyssey, alright? Right, you know the way there, right? Of course, I helped create it after all.
In order to reach Odyssia from Hardis, we'll have to travel to Sturful, the kingdom by the sea.
Then let's part ways for now. While you head there, I've got some investigating to do on this side.
What? You're leaving already?
Oh, Sheena, I'm gonna give you one warning for while I'm gone. Don't die, alright?
Huh? What do you mean?
It's a miracle that the server can run at all. The world is swarming with so many bugs that it's impossible to parse through the code. In fact, I'm holding my breath as I speak with you under fear that our connection could be cut off at any second. If you're ever killed in battle, or if you jump to a save point prematurely and hit the load function, there's a chance that it'll send a faulty signal to the server, which can reset our cache and disable our communication. Once we're cut off, there's no guarantee that we'd be able to connect once again.
In other words, I would have to navigate my way to the end of the game on my own.
Yes, I implore you to use extreme caution while you're in-game. By your own estimate, this game should require a minimum of 50 hours to clear the main storyline, right?
Well, if we include breaks and potential side quests, then it could take far longer.
While you're in there, you'll have to complete all the necessary side quests to access the true ending and initiate the ending engage.
I get to jab at like all the true
It'll
ending
be a pain
games.
in the ass. But being thorough while we can't access the manual logout screen is our best shot at the moment.
Got it. I'll do whatever it takes.
Cool. I'm gonna analyze some asset files for Odyssia and get back to you. In the meantime, you won't be able to reach me. Sorry.
It's fine.
Don't look so worried. I'll have my laptop on me the whole time. I'll be checking in on your progress as often as I can, okay?
One thing. What would happen if your PC were to enter sleep mode? Would that cut off our line of communication too?
Is this your sly way of asking me not to let my laptop enter sleep mode? You worry too much. Anyway, I'll be on my way. See you later.
Whoa. He left. Jeez, that guy really travels to the beat of his own drum. So Someone could use a lesson on how to treat women.
I looked at the palace. Bad memories came flooding back to me, and I ran back outside.
I'm so sorry. It was not my intention to startle you. Wait, aren't you this girl? Looks like the one in that torn painting inside of the palace. Oh, I'm sorry. You scared me. I must apologize for approaching you like this. My name is Lily Hopes. What? I recognize her. Lily was an NPC that I created to serve as a guide for new players. I don't remember her wearing this outfit in her original design, though. Do the bugs have something to do with this? Wait a sec. She has a buggy just like I do. Oh, I'm Sheena. Sheena Ninomiya. Might you be the princess of this kingdom? Huh? Yes. As you said, I am Hardis's princess. Currently, however, I am one of its most wanted criminals as well. Criminal? I was locked behind bars in a cavernous cell, charged and imprisoned for assassinating the queen. Now that she mentions it, I remember writing this dialogue for her backstory. I somewhat regret being responsible for the struggle she's faced. But in reality, you are as kind as a gentle ray of sunshine. A stern, selfless woman who is beloved by all, whom I know would never do such a thing. What? Oh, I'm not from this kingdom, but that's what I've heard about you, Princess Lily. Please, Lily will do just fine. Understood. Lily it is. I can't help but express some relief to hear that. It has been some time since anyone has referred to me as a gentle ray of sunshine. Wait, correct me if I'm wrong, but were you just escaping from the palace? Yes. Why do you ask? Did you see my father, the King of Hardis? I wish to know what became of the king and everyone inside the palace. Please, tell me everything you know. After all the cruelty she's faced from her sentence, she still expresses concern about the king and his warriors. From what I have gathered, the king has been amassing guards in order to counter the growing threat of deranged martyrs around the kingdom. However, many of those who flocked to heed the king's call never returned to tell the tale. I have tried fruitlessly to enter the palace to see it for myself, but entering as a fugitive is close to impossible. I humbly beg of you, tell me what you saw inside of the palace. What became of the king and the men in his command? I'm afraid you won't like what I have to say, Lily. Devil may care, I must know. Okay. I wandered into the palace because I heard that the kingdom was in need of guards. Much to my dismay, I called out in search of an attendant and received no response. Right from the get-go, things seemed abnormal. The king! Was he safe? I, saw the king in his throne room, but he was shrouded behind a curtain, so I didn't get a good look at him. I can say for certain that something about his demeanor felt off. In what way? His mind was slipping. The king was all wiry, and all of his soldiers seemed to follow. Before launching into an aggressive pursuit, the king and his men screamed absolute nonsense at me. I think it was the bug. I mean, it must have been the curse that drove him to madness. Curse? You must be speaking about the Entoma! How could this be? Is no one safe in this cruel world? Miss Sheena, since you had responded to the call to serve as one of our kingdom's guards, I have a favor to ask of you. As princess of this
Is that
kingdom,
a snitch?
my responsibility is to free my people from their suffering. This turmoil
No,
can
it is
no
not
longer
Ryan.
stand.
Even though I didn't realize until now. It does look like a snitch, doesn't it? Just a really, really evil snitch.
First, I must see what has become of the palace myself. Miss Sheena, is there any way that I could convince you to accompany me? Sure. I know that it is a lot to ask for, but... Huh? Wait, did you say you would?
As basically kind of a general, what I get from the story so far, the girl on the left, Sheena, was one of the developers of this game called The World's Odyssey. Somehow she managed to get trapped in her game, and there's bugs going on that's causing all sorts of problems in the world. As for the bee thing, the one on the right, I think it's supposed to be like resemble a bee.
Well, bravery means doing the right thing at the right time. So just leave it to Sheena the Adventurer. Oh, I can only imagine how worried you must be after being separated from the king for so long. The king is probably experiencing a lot of grief as well. So let's hurry, Lily. Okay.
This sounds like some freaking Persona music right here. Do do. What the? The entrance is sealed. Maybe the entrance around the back, right this way. They don't call you princess for nothing. Let's head to the throne room. Hurry. Oh boy, what do I give you, Lily? Final Fantasy. Also, 13 coming to Switch. Somehow, despite that as being sued, they couldn't update, make DLC, or port it. Fantasy FIFA 13? Final Fantasy 13? How do I give Lily? Friday 13th. Ah. Weird. What do I give you, Lily? Thank. What else do I have? Ah, god dang it. Game was bad anyway. Fair enough. Okay. That could work. Huh? Say on to Sheena. What a coincidence to run into you here. Oh look, what are you doing here? Man, if I had known you were heading this way, we could have traveled here. Don't be so shy next time. Haha. Alas, it was not in the cards. Huh? When we had our first encounter, I was actually en route to another kingdom. What do we need? There are plenty of rooks throughout this world. Wait, what? Plenty of rooks? What do you mean by that? You see, originally there was just me, however, this thing latched on to me. However, the most outlandish things have been happening. Alright, you got signs of the curse on your arm too, right, Rook? I became possessed by this, whatever it is, I somehow multiplied. Multiplied? Multiple versions of me scattered across the world, remarkably bizarre, if you say so. Myself? Luckily, I retain control of each and every version of me, a singular consciousness at the helm of multiple bodies. Frankly, I see it as a blessing from the Lord. A better way to extend business than with multiple merchants that I can trust. Does any multiple version of yourself ever get to you, though? I would be lying if I said it doesn't, but compared to how others have been affected by the curse, I have no room to complain. He's like, what? Oh, seems like really confused. Just to mention, there are multiple versions of Rook who are appearing as a real bug. There's multiple copies of him. Precisely. Ah! Where did this bear come from? The lines of code enabling Rook the fast travel between locations has been corrupted. Teleporting, the game truly makes a copy. Oh. Mr. Enigma, you can't disappear out of the blue and scare us like that. Look how you started Lily. Who cares? I have no time to worry every time someone else gets upset. Jeez. I didn't couldn't browse my wares. Oh, I'm Enigma the bear. Don't worry, I'm not a threat. Right, Sheena? Oh, right, he's a friend of mine. She has a talking bear as a friend? But if I scared you, please don't mind me. Continue on with your conversation. He's so cute! Sheena, might I make a suggestion? It's conversation having saved one version of me from a pack of mission lunch. I'd like to offer you my services. Would you do me the honor? Wow, of course! I've marked a symbol showing where each of my clones is lurked. Their stations where martyrs rarely appear. You're free to make camp at these locations at early year. I'll also keep signals, so you can send me at any time. Just stock my wares frequently to cover any of your needs and off battlefield. Be sure to check it back with me often. Got it. Thanks a bunch, Rook. Don't you thank me? I should be thanking you for increased business. Ha ha. Rook. Yes, milady. Oh, please, just Lily is fine. I'm in no position to answer by my royal title. But, please, very well, Lily. How much I think, sir? Do you happen to sell anything I can use as a weapon? A weapon, you ask? Please don't tell me you're thinking of entering the fray. These are dangerous times, my lady. My heart has already been decided. Even if that means putting myself in harm's way, I must show bravery. I don't plan on seeing eye to eye a machine or risk her life for me. Lily. Then how about this? One that should keep you safe while offering means to protect yourself. My, what a gorgeous... I can't believe how light it feels in my hands. Many thanks. I would be honored to use this. How much for it? Oh, please, I couldn't bear to skip my princess herself. Take this, I insist. Just pay my dues to the honest person like yourself. As a member of the royal family, I cannot rest on graces and deeds of good people. In fact, I refuse to do so. What was that? I see your procedure, my lady. You are wise beyond your years. And if I may accept my guess at a lower rate than what customers usually receive, consider a gesture of faith to the crown. Oh my! So it's just referred to as a discount. And you token my goodwill for your journey, my lady. How wonderful! I cannot thank you enough. Hopefully this will do. Oh, sorry. How do I turn? I thought this might be acceptable response for your generosity. The rituals, customs among townsfolk are somewhat foreign to me. Oh, not at all. I'm merely hoping that you should show such kindness to a lowly merchant like me. Now, everyone, please travel safe. Hope our next meeting is sooner rather than later. I shall await your signal. What a gift to be a dozen places at once. Miss Gina, I hope they haven't stepped on your toes. I expressed my interest in fighting alongside you. However, as Princess of Hardest, I learned to birth and act the best interest in my people. Thanks, Lily. Put her back in the corner, surrounded by us, then try not to act too rashly, okay? Oh, okay, I understand. I can give Lily the iffy voice. What do I do for iffy? Kind of a tomboyish, kind of. Okay, I understand. Are you sure I can fight with you though? I thought for sure you'd refuse me. I'd never do that. The more the merrier. Please call me Sheena. First names will do justice for the both of us. Okay then, Sheena? Lily. You're making me blush. Now our friendship is official. Friendship? Mind if I chime in now? I'm not interrupting your lovey-dovey display. Lovey-dovey? Be a bit more careful, okay, Sheena? I mean, Mr. Enigma? Don't give yourself away. I can hear you inside of my head. Using private voice chat so that others can't hear me talking to you. You can speak using this chat too. Just picture my Enigma avatar on your head, then communicate me directly. Give it a shot. Like this? Can you hear me, Nashi? Loud and clear. Whoa, pretty convenient. Anyways, I'm sure you've seen that out. Liz got a little Entoma bug just like you do. Yes, actually, hers is bouncing on my knee just now. It seems fully sentient. On a side note, those spiders that are attached to your thighs are a bug too, right? Oh, you mean these dangly things? Yeah, I realized right away that their dangly sign something was off in the game. Sheena, would you mind not saying dangly so much? Something the matter? For my sake, please. Okay. Anyways, we can leave his legs alone for now. It seems like any others can see bugs fluttering right in front of them. Considering how much it moves, you'd think Lily would have said something by now. Has she brought it up to you before? Maybe she's not sure what it is. It has a mind of its own after all. I bet she's just afraid of talking about it. Maybe not. Doesn't she look amused by it? Maybe. Why, who wouldn't laugh? It's so cute. Can't say it for certain though, can we? No one else is looking at it. We shouldn't be around. Let's ask her directly. Right, still, it's strange that no one else is reacting. Lily joined. Hey, like, can you see this little bug? Don't tell me you can see it too. I haven't been able to see it the whole time. I can see it too. She is the one that's somewhere, albeit purple instead of yellow. Or leave. I'm not gonna pretend like it doesn't exist. Oh, sorry. It seems mine has taken you, Sheena. Hey, come back. This bug, as you call it, suddenly appeared on my body. First, it's a weird bump, but over time, it grew into a mind of its own. It's a physical manifestation of Entoma itself. Oh, could you tell me more how we've been acting on its own accord? It was then that I had falsely accused and imprisoned assassinating Queen. My guards were only lying outside to the outside world. Scores of innocent people were mysteriously dying as a result of Entoma's scourge. Many other people disappeared. Oh, I recognized him. Merchant from earlier mentioned the same thing to me. He said something about people disappearing like smoke. Personally, I believe the ones missing are by some kind of dark evil magic. From what I was told, there are a handful of survivors from the event, but they live in constant fear of the Entoma and the Martyr. No matter how badly I want to understand the plight of those who are affected, those like I can actually do. The death of the Entoma took the form of a painful bruise. Really, too, it soon could succumb to its deadly curse. As I accept my fate, one popped out. Beaky, beaky, beaky! Bagoo! When I first met you, Sheena, I can imagine surprising to know you were carrying around an Entoma just like me. I call it carrying around so much it tends to follow me wherever I go. Beaky, beaky, beaky! Bagoo! Huh? Are they? playing with one another? Well, by looks it seems like they're sniffing each other out. Maybe they recognize each other as friends? Let's go around the others like how they're having fun. How precious. Don't get too attached. At the end of the day, they're still connected to the Entoma. It's important to note to common thread how 2 Entoma bugs appear. It seems to be appears in extreme stress. That there might be others who have Entoma bugs that behave like these too. Wait, do you have anyone else who does anything like this? I don't know. Ever since I escaped, I've been doing my best to keep it low profile. So I haven't had much time to contact anyone besides you two. Mention, you said you were locked up in heavy guard parts. How are you able to escape? Well, you're also owned by the Entoma Scourge. There were attention from the Kingdom's authorities. There's more pressing matters. So after enough time passed, one of the prison guards let me escape out of pity. Once I'd gone, I took a wandering through a nearby town. So others who bore the mark of the Entoma on them. However, they were unable to control the Entoma. They're subsequently devoured. Chances to get away. She's Entoma trying to eat everyone when it first activated too, which means the ability to eat people whole, whether or not it breaks off from its host. It's like a nervous virus. I think he starts sharing this to us. I have reminded you what you must have been called painful memory. It's when there's desperate times. You just need all help we can get. Sharing stories means being able to join in one fight. I'm enjoying the game so far. I've played a little bit in Chapter 1, but I haven't actually beaten it. I guess I'm quite fortunate to have met the two of you. I swear this is Persona 3 music. It sounds freaking like it, or is it just me? Just Persona music, I swear. Bugoo. I know, we'll call them buggies. What? Mr. Bear, let's call these things buggies for now. Entoma isn't cute at all. Bugoo. It's kind of like a baby. Right? Right? Are you okay with that, Mr. Bear? I don't care, but why are they worth giving a nickname to? They're dangerous beings, but we have to consider them anyway, so we might as well find them cute. Do please, as long as you know they're dangerous. I'm good. Your ink sense hasn't changed one bit. Thank you. That was a compliment. Peeky, peeky, peeky. Buggy B. Since she released the originals, I remember her hair being far more primed and blonde, style befitting a queen. Yeah, I don't remember because every single evil. This current design is cute, but the fact she's changed so much throws me off. Do you think it's something to do with the bugs? Probably maybe that's her character model got shifted or something. Just Lydia, our character designer. So there's a sticky conflict who's joined our party. Far cry from original plotline, huh? Well, obviously, regular throw old odds like you and the Entoma are to be expected by now. Given the bugs have changed everything from new monsters to producing clones of Rook, strange NPC behavior seems almost tame. Irregulars, would you mind not referring to me as someone in code? What I meant was, you wanted to mention how peculiar Rook and Lily are getting changes that align with the original programming, right? Although there are NPCs, you must remember that Alice Engine is powering the core of the decision-making process. This AI is like magic. Somehow they're able to make split-second decisions, thinking and reacting in a way instinct from humans. To some degree, they're humans as you or me. Judging from how they describe their plot patterns, their eyes scarily complex. I must admit, the implications that frighten me. What's going on? We should have been able to reach the throne room through this hallway. The pathway seems to have been sealed off. Let's find another way. There we go. Now we have control. Yes, yes.
What's this? What's this?
Yeah!
Right, what can we do about these marks? What do we do, Sheena? KO. Stop. Poison. Action speed up, action speed down. Physical attack power up. Physical attack power up down. Magic attack power up, power down. Corruption level up, corruption level down. No recovery, skill heal. Glitch, corruption level fix, stun, and fix. Battle, Flash Arms. Command, you may learn a new skill on fly depending on the order of the skill selected. For example, so from Metsu Shushin first and second, when skill shots, you may unlock an upper level skill. For Shinshi's Flash Drive occurs, the light bulb icon over here.
My turn!
All right. Heal. Bounce back.
Yeah! Am I a
Medic.
genius or what?
Buggy skill. Whoa.
Leave the rest to me.
Right, you are my healer. Ow. I didn't see that. That is just jerk pushing on those bugs.
I did it. Right there.
My
All right,
turn!
keep going.
All right. All right.
Yeah! Out of here!
I won't go easy on you.
Next giant action. Get it. Those things are. Those are a thing there. Corruption.
How's this? One more time! My turn!
All right.
Hey! Think! Home
So
run!
Ryan, what are you up to?
I did it.
Yeah! No! Yeah!
Time for liftoff.
Yeah! We did it!
Well done.
All right! I'll work harder.
Hey Lily, you okay? Yeah, yes, somehow. Wait, did something just spew from that martyr's mouth? Whatever it is, it sounds heavy, doesn't it? Look at the way it glows. It radiates in color, almost like a rainbow. Whoa, the stone, it's moving! Huh, you're right, what could it be? Must be the source of corruption. The actual blood that's driving these monsters to the brink of insanity. More like a parasite. Parasite? Bugoo, bugoo, bugoo! Bugoo, goo, goo! Buggy, arachnid. Buggy, beaky, beaky, beaky. Huh, what's the matter, little one? Bugoo, kiki! Something's wrong. It's parasite. They're staring at it. Oh. They immediately bolted over a parasite and began feasting upon it. Hey, don't do that! Wait a minute, I've seen this before. Nom 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 nom. Kyo kyo kyo! You think they are famished? Look at how eagerly they are wolfing it down. Parasites seem to operate similar to how these bugs do, finding a host and siphoning away their energy sustenance. This bug did the same thing with the Executioner. Maybe they have preference for eating one of their own? Like cannibalism? Ah! Right, but don't you remember, Sheena? It wasn't until after your Entoma bug ate the Executioner that you transformed, thereby powering you up. In fact, I barely remember anything about that day. I started feeling a massive stomach and before I realized the enemy was gone. Watch that unfold. It was tantalizing to display. You look beautiful back there, Sheena. Oh, really? I found myself entranced by how gorgeous. Your attire was, I mean, your own was always thing, of course, but this is no exception. But Sheena was wearing nothing. Ah, I can't get my out of those words aloud. How can I possibly tell her that? You're having to spur to my mind. What's the matter, Lily? You look beet red. Nothing, don't mind me. Oh, let's find more parasites for the bugs to feed on if we can. As for now, it seems the most recent meal has borne no change. However, depending on what the parasite they consume, it might boost you again, which leads to a whole bevy of new questions. You should look more deeply into this. Bug fix. In order to get restoration in World's Lost, Narada Mizunashi's help. If you get stuck in try investigating the real world. Try triangle button for a ride. Yes, there is another clue I remember, but I want to go to the. I think there's a shop in the dungeon area. We're gonna play this game first person now.
What's going on here?
Also, spy on some enemies to get some levels. Random encounter.
Now's our chance! Let's go. All right. Yeah!
Out of here.
Here!
Literally, knockback
leave
is
it
the
to me.
most
It's
broken
over.
thing in this game.
I did it. I did it. Time for liftoff.
Not blood.
It's over for now.
All right. Hey! See? Yeah!
I love the freaking knockback system in this game. It's god.
Blast
Like, it's
off.
literally how you're gonna take out all of the enemies in
go.
this game.
I did it. Yeah! How's this?
Let's calm down.
My
All right,
turn.
keep going.
Install genre. Install play in battle. For a temporary amount to perform devastating attacks. Generals require a certain amount of HP or SP to perform. These genres will unlock once you defeat certain bosses.
Shooting installed. Give them hell.
Locked and loaded. Pew pew! Bullseye! The rest to me. I did it. How's this?
All right, leave it to me.
Leave
All right,
it to me.
keep going.
Cheat codes extra variety of helpful abilities. Failure to damage up by stepping on Jisoo on disruption.
Check and make.
The rest to me.
Gymnasium of the mind.
Yeah. Time for liftoff. We did it.
Great work, everyone. I've got so much left to prove.
Treasure. Give. Mine.
What's this?
How might I? Ah, you wanted to browse my wares. How might I be of right?
Oh, a quest.
You called for me? Be careful out there.
Warp stone. Man, it's funny just running around as Mizanashi. Do, I'm a tiny little bear. Time to go out and...
I'll sit this one out.
I'll probably go for about an hour. Probably get a bit of what Mizanashi's up to in the real world. I believe there's something off in the park over here. I don't remember what it is though.
What's this?
Palace key
Found
too.
it.
There we go. Ah, here we go. Investigate.
What's this?
Palace key
Found
1. How did I miss this in my own playthrough? Like, I did not see that key anywhere.
Yeah!
Good encounter.
Perfect opportunity. Leave the rest to me. I did it. Yeah! Time for liftoff.
All right,
Crap, I
leave it to me.
killed the
It's
two
over
of them
for
at
now.
once.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. I love the gameplay in this game.
All right. Hey! Yeah! Got him!
Not blow.
Leave the rest to me. I did it. How's this? Not yet! It's over for now. Leave it to me. All right. All right. Yeah! Home run!
Not
The
too
rest
shabby
to
out
me.
there.
Oh, I can go for an overhead view. That's
did it.
actually really smart.
Yeah!
The ranged weapon
Damn!
really has.
Victory! Well done! Leveled up!
Wait, this isn't actually. I thought it was a visual novel. No, it's a mix of. It's a. Think Virtue's Last Reward and replace puzzles with RPG.
Yeah!
It's like the Neptunia series. There are novel sections, which is what the real world's like. In the virtual world, it's an RPG. It's pretty neat. Oh, hello, enemy. Did not see you there.
Ready for battle. My turn. All right. Hey! Hey! Yeah! Home run!
Ready
Oh
for
god.
battle.
Camera.
Yeah! Time for liftoff.
The freaking knockback system in this game is
You performed our
ridiculous.
duty.
It's broken as all hell.
All right. Ha! Hey!
Knockback.
Got him! It's over! The rest to me! I did it. Yeah! Damn! My turn!
No GameStop within 100 miles has it. I think it might have been a digital only release.
All right.
Or you have to order it from Compile Hearts Idea Factory website directly, I believe.
Top! Blast off!
No, that's physical.
Woo! Oh, girl, have I gotten stronger?
Looks can be stored for special ability.
What's this?
This is... So, but no one has it. Wow. What, my word, look at the attention to detail. It's extraordinary. This is a painting. It's called the photograph. It was burned onto a roll of film. Film? Photograph? Guessing because it's a niche game, so it didn't get many copies. Probably. I've never even heard of them before. You found a photo? Ah! You startled me. Oh, sorry, Lily. Wait, how did you find this? Sheena, give it here. Okay. Just enough to fill out pre-orders. Probably. And there's not really many people, as far as I know, that really follow Idea Factory. I only found out about this game because I saw an advertisement for it on Facebook and got an email from Idea Factory's newsletter. There's something odd looking might through this image. Might this be work of a royal sculpture? Oh, that's called Slide. Wait, isn't that Yamabushi Park? Yamabushi Park? Yeah, it's the kind of place they talk about in Urban Legends being haunted. How would a photo of a park exist on this side? What? Is that true? Afraid so. In fact, Tokikawa is the one who showed me this photo. It's practically famous. See, look, there's a shadow behind the slide. Creepy one lurking in a kimono. Ah! What's going on? Just throw the picture away. Why would you even say that? Are you alright? Lily, Mr. Inu is bullying me. What, you call that bullying? Sheena's so adorable. Oh, but yeah, Lily really just wants Sheena. Don't worry about a thing. Alright, there's nothing to be afraid of. Thanks, Lily. That's sweet. Unlike Mr. Enigma over here. Hey, I wasn't trying to spook you out. I'm just pointing out how strange it is the photo from old Ghost Story would somehow generate an old odyssey, you know? Generate? Uh-oh, speaking too openly in front of Lily. For starters, everything you're saying is whizzing far above my head, but secretly all alone fascinates me. Yes, of course, I think it's fascinating too. Only artists from where I was born can use it. Anyways, isn't what you think? Quite. I can't help but marvel at this portrait. It takes my breath away. First, to know you were just an artist. I might speak to my father, whatever I wanted to do. Like, my fudge, I was feeling overly sentimental. No, don't apologize, Lily. It's natural for you to express worry about the king. Let's do what we can to save him. Thank you, Sheena. Itsunashi, what do you make of this photo? Well, it's difficult to save. Images like this don't just appear in games. There's chances that have been a random bug or something. No, there's no information for us to explain how this could have happened. I think the sun's peeking up on my side. I'll go into a bit of a digging and see how the photo got here. Maybe we'll find something how we can find where your body is, too. Thank you so much, Mitsunachi. I'm counting on you. Leave it to me. I think there's a door in this area. There's a door in this area that I can use those 2 keys I got. If I can find the door, that is. I remember there being a locked door when I played through this originally. Like I said, I've only played a bit into Chapter 1. Like, I've only seen one section of the live action of the novel portion of what I'm about to show you.
Yeah!
Let's go to the camp. This game's good. Hey, Dark Desta, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? There's more than one key, but not saying. I already found 2. I found 2 keys in this area. I feel like there probably is more, but. Shop.
How might I be of service? Right.
Alright, that should do it.
Ah, glad to hear it.
How might I be of service? Ah, you wanted to browse my wares. Is this so? Thank you. See you around.
Save. You take advantage of this spot for grinding because this stuff can be expensive. Oh, hell yeah, I know. I've seen it. But let's check in with Mizunashi. I'm pressing R2. Warping is limited. Okay, I guess it doesn't want me to. Changing him back just heals. True, but I think there's probably a block around here. Plus that. see if I can find where that door is. I've seen it before, I can't remember where the hell it is. I imagine there are times where the game forces you to go to the virtual reality.
What's this?
Goes to the reality. Probably times where you're forced to do that. Gob, 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 gob. Ah! What's going on? Gob, gob. I think they used to be members of the Palace Guard. Their attire is different just a hunch, but I cannot say for certain. Why do they look like they're melting? Perhaps they're slowly being consumed by the Entoma. Most victims of Entoma become crippled, but I never could have foreseen anyone suffering from disfigurement to this degree. Why don't we try approaching them? Would you mind checking if they're able to converse like normal CPUs? Sure. Excuse me. Impa wompo difu ni jakasumunero. It's nice. I don't know what he's saying. At least I can get a response out of him at this time. Wait, did it just try again? This time speak slower. Excuse me, could you, say that again? Gob gob. Looks painful, but help the NPC. Abandon the NPC. I try helping them. Tried saying, but it was naive me. Tentacles are wrapped around me. Oh, god damn it. Well, we got a bad ending. Wow. Oh, goody. First bad ending, which are probably going to see a shit ton of those. First bad ending. Good thing I literally saved just before then.
I'll sit this one out.
Well, that's beautiful. So you see a mix of choose your own adventure book. Kind of, I guess. I don't think it... The story's definitely a lot darker than it actually seems to be if you've seen the first part of the game. It's actually kind of a dark story. Is it perfect? No. But... And besides, Ryan, that's not a bad thing. Just forgetting all the bad things in the game. I kind of figured.
What's this?
I figured there probably is. God, how many of them are there? I didn't say it was. I know. I'm just saying random shit. Honestly, that's what half these posts are. My commentary is me going on and on about. Oh, good. It shows me I've already died that. Abandoned it. Appears as though making an effort to give us. Oh well, let's move on for now. A parasite? Haku, cuckoo, peeky, peeky, peeky. Makes me want it more. Huh? What's the matter, little one? Haku, kiki. Oh. That's just... that transcript goes on for a really long ass time.
Yeah!
Holy!
Attacking first.
That's a weird ass horse.
Let's go. All right. Yeah!
Alright, time to use the crap out of the knockback system in this game. At least try to.
Let's go. I did it.
Because the knockback system in this game is absolutely absurd for gameplay.
Yeah. How's this?
Okay, I need to kill that big guy. There's also a skill learning system. Yep, if you do certain combos, you can unlock new skills, which is pretty.
All right, keep going.
All right.
Abuse the knockback. That's probably my favorite mechanics of this game. It's like you can abuse this shit
Blast off! Let's
all
go!
when it's the rest of the year trying to figure out. Yeah, that's probably true. I'm gonna freaking lie. That's not wrong.
I did it. I've got you. Please. Focusing on you. Please.
All the combo for skills. I'm still salty as all hell about that damn. About the freaking
Alright.
root letter platinum. I am one freaking trophy away from that. Rakukuden.
Could it be? Out of here!
And I don't know what I'm missing. I know the trophy's not today. It's like I need to sit down one day and just go through all the damn replies.
Am I getting stronger? Onward!
Holy dragon looking thing. I saw a page and it tells you all the combos for skills. I'm not gonna go out of my way to try and I'm just gonna I'm just gonna take it as I go. What game? Reminds me of Chain of Memories. What game? A visual novel called Root Letter. Really good story. Definitely something that's just checking out. Did I just say 90,000 Eni?
What's this?
Palace Key 3. I'm a dork for visual novel games. Ask Ryan, he knows me all too well. Are must getting ASAP. $13,000.
What's this?
Another key. Trophy for doing all the replies. I see. Go, he did all of them. He still hasn't gotten the trophy. Rusty Palace key. Yup. And it bugs the shit out of me.
What's this?
Attacking first!
Let's
Let's go!
Alright.
It's the only one I'm missing, indeed.
Home run! Go!
Blast off!
The rest to me! I did it.
Yeah!
Time for
That
lift
means going
off.
to campsite's optional. Damn.
Leave it to me! Alright.
Hey! Ha! Hiya!
Home run!
It's over!
It won't go easy on you. I did it. Huh! Yeah! Huh! Right there!
Ready for battle, even though you can't
It's
actually
over for
fight.
now.
All right,
all
keep
right.
going.
Yeah! Ha! Hey!
Got him!
It's over! Oh! Victory!
I've got so much left to
Work
prove.
harder!
I swear, it looks like a glitched wall. I feel like this should be a secret. I'm going to be starting over and doing an easy run for the lulz. Fair enough. I'm just going to play it by ear. I'm enjoying the crap out of this game so far. I don't know, I just really like Sheena's design. It's pretty neat. the matter? I'm overcome with guilt. About what? Look how much damage these bugs have done. Destruction waits for us at every corner. I have an old game to save already. Fair enough. I'm playing on our normal difficulty, if memory serves. But at a point where I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm on normal. This isn't the kind of world I want to create. I want to fix it. I want to restore our original version of Odyssey. Yeah, me too. But before we can do that, though, we need to find a way to get you out of the game. Are you okay, Sheena? You look upset. Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. You're so good to me, Lily. Oh, of course. Eureka, that's what I'm going on. I'm sure of it. You scared me. We should shut out of the blue, Mr. Enigma. What's going on? Checking some of the program code. I noticed each time you feed a martyr, the bugs are slowly being purged one by one. Plus, the so-called parasites that have been assuming control of the martyrs are the bugs we've been looking for. So we should healing our Entoma bugs, eat them, and bring them back to normal? There's light at the end of the tunnel, Mr. Enigma. Sheena, what do you mean by bugs? Oh, well, all the broken started to visit are relative bugs brought upon the world by Entoma Scourge. So at the Entoma, we got a break from Dinky, grinding trophies in Dengeki yesterday. Now I'm back for more. Just great. I still don't follow what you're talking. Is the Entoma not an expression of divine retribution? I'm just I've been looking into things. It seems to transmit the last year results of these bugs. So by getting rid of the parasites like we did earlier, it seems like the restored landscapes are now repairing themselves. I wish just that someday soon the bugs will disappear altogether. So if the bugs disappear, does that mean the curse of Entoma will be lifted forever? Yes. Just because we get rid of the bugs, however, there's no guarantee that things will return to how they used to be. So for the time being, we have instant complaint getting rid of the bugs will help stop Entoma. Starve for the false hope. Don't be any possibility is more than enough. If there's even a sliver of hope lifting through Entoma, then I'll do whatever it takes. I value you and the people of this world. Okay, then I'm about to help you too, however possible. Keep the good work. Defeating the martyr, defeat our Entoma bugs, whatever your parasites can find. With more data disposal, we can plan our next step. Okay. I swear this looks like this should be a secret passage. I do like the concept of this game. It's like, it's weird seeing like all these glitched this glitched world. Ooh, damn.
You called for me? Were you interested in selling some items?
Selling some items?
You called for me? Right.
Oh, a quest. A quest.
You called for me? Right.
Right.
You called for me? Ah, you wanted to browse my wares.
10,000. I already have you bought. How much for the...
Is this okay? Thank you.
Let's
Is this
get
okay?
everyone's
That
SP
cow
up
might
because we
be
have
careful
like no
out
SP
there.
right now.
This'll do. Hope this works. I've made up my mind. This'll do quite nicely.
There we go. So wait, let's camp for a bit. I think there's like an optional scene we can watch here. If not, I'm gonna go to shop.
You call. See you around.
I guess that's only at the other camp. Yep, it's only here. Hey, this isn't funny. We never had a chance to talk around like this. Just the two of us, huh? Really, I guess you're right, but what's gone into you? Speaking of how adorable you are in your current form, who's guessed you'd be... That's a good boy. coordinates are. Hey, are you picking me up? Hey, stop it! Ah, come on. It's not like I'm actually touching you. Okay, ready, I'm gonna toss you up. Hey, even if we're just speaking through intercom, it's not right. I mean, I can still get motion sickness, you know. The two of you seem quite close, no? Your relationship is rather intriguing. Oh, well, you see, what Sheena said about your current form is beguiling me. Not silly me. Did I say that? Fine, this country doesn't leave us. Got it, ladies? So what are you about to say? Only if Sheena's help am I able to exist in the world without a problem. What do you mean by that? Young good full dudes, the whole getup is a whole case, so it's not my primary form, if you will. Whenever I'm unbind, Sheena has to help me. In actuality, the rules are reversed. Oh, I see. Would be first described to his associates then? Associates? I suppose that would work. Mr. Ing was always sharing his insights with me. Amazing. How touching. Isn't it wonderful someone supporting you can support in return? Indeed, that's why I consider myself lucky for knowing Sheena. Whoa, right back at you. Hey, the two are really close. Alright, looks like she bought it. I might look like a bear, but you can think of me as something as a parent to her. Parent? Why is that so? You're more playful than parents usually are with their children. If they don't listen to him, I'll look how much she's grown since I last seen her. Could you tell me what she was like as a child? Sure thing, I just brushed the old photo out, maybe one day. Just anyway, enough of the dad jokes already! Is she really an MC? What do you mean? I have a hard time believing that AI could be as responsible observance as she is. God damn it. Let's ring to the AI. You're overthinking it. It evolved. God damn it. I don't know which one. I'm gonna say it's evolved. This syringe could be entering bugs, but if during emotional limiters. Agreed. So, because of the bugs, you think AI would be evolving in a way you didn't? I believe it. I heard some AGL engineers discuss the creation of operators that govern the nuanced emotion decision making. Never thought we could have witnessed actual brain processes inside an AI game. We could make an even better game of this someday. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But the idea is developing a new title is exciting. I'd like to work on that part if it ever comes. Again, I'm going to keep my eye on Lily for now. Are you okay, Lily? You've been through a whole lot, so much pushed up. Thank you, but I'm fine now. That's good to hear. Even though I still worry. Maybe she is rubbing off on me. Hey, you needn't worry about yourself. Having a safe relative parent in this world isn't as rare as it should be. I know. Would you mind if I change the subject? Like, there's something I always wondered about. What is it? What is the difference between you and Sheena? What do you mean by we're just a bear and a girl? That's all. No, you're a man and woman, aren't you? That can't be. Keep it together. God damn it. Oh my god. Which one's the bad ending? It can't be. It's not as it seems suggesting, Lily, but you found yourself drawn to her, haven't you? What do you... Forgive me, perhaps it's unwise to provoke a fragile man such as yourself. Is she actually an NPC? I feel like all these options are going to determine what ending I get. Because Lord knows there's going to be multiple endings in this game. I like the buggies just kind of floating around. Any other scenes? Nope.
I'll sit this one out.
And I went backwards. Yay. My navigation skills at their finest, my friends.
What's this?
This looks like a diary, but the binding is unlike anything I've seen. 3 years diary, 2017 to 2019. Huh, it can't be. How did this get here? Is something wrong? Take a look at the cover. Diary 2017. Wait a second. It says Anno Domini, right? Yeah. Like, what is its current year? Here's 206 Hirsch's era, AD. What's going on? Oh, there's nothing peculiar about the diary. Would you mind filling me in as well? Well, this diary is something that should never have been here in the first place. Wait, I don't know if it's a good idea to tell her about the real world. She may be an NPC, but there's no telling what her AI could do under Lynn's Alice. It's too risky. Worst case scenario, disrupting their sequence could allow us to clear the game, but it might not trigger the ending engage. Okay, I guess I'll try to think of something. Well, in the same way this photos of early something can only be done found where I was born, this diary is too. I see, wherever you are, it sounds like an advanced civilization. Yeah, but normal people are very secretive. It's so rare we'd find technology artifacts outside of our borders. So I'm able to find this diary left out on the floor like this. So I'll have to drop this. Our priority is reaching the king. Let's go. Anno Domi. I think I'm gonna switch over to Mizunashii. Because I'm very curious about seeing all what's going on in the real world right now with all this. The armed clock pointing 6:45 a.m. Starting light from dawn, I could see beams of sunlight peeking through the curtains. Aglo Incorporated has operated an immediate halt on the VRM mode, World's Odyssey, which meant there are several servers were decked. I discovered that Shinanomi, the games director who had been missing for a year, was stuck inside of it. I immediately called Sumika Tokigawa. That's Tokigawa, it's me, I found her. She and the girl who got missing, I finally found her. Come on the phone right now. Please leave a message at the beep. Tokigawa, it's me, Mizunashii. You need to know Ian's whereabouts. Call me as soon as you hear this message. Phew. I should get Chili to update character models to see if there's any other NPCs this alterations made. Pixie House, huh? She looks more like a Harajuku girl than a princess. These actually really is original design. I remember her hair being far more prime and blonde, style fitting a queen. Oh yeah, huh? Well, I don't remember these stories. This current design is cute, but the fact that she's changed so much throws me off. Do you think this is the bug? Probably maybe the assets for her character got model shifted or something. Check Lydia, our character designer. Should give Lydia a call too. I sure hope she's still awake. How weird. We went straight to voicemail. Maybe should try calling again, huh? Lydia, is that you? Sorry you're trying to reach is busy, or is it location with poor reception? Damn her, she's probably slept in because we got the day off today. Bet you anything she spent all night binging some anime, then decided the rest of the day recovering. She send her a screenshot of her text message. If she's in charge of character design, she'll know if any other character have changed similar to Lily's. One is a fresh morning. I came to from cleansing in my room. I'm beat. I take the solace that she's alive and safe, but I won't rest until we know where her body is. Do you know where could he be? You can play around his inventory, skills, and whatever information he's gathered. Trigger events, speaking to people in order to obtain useful information. When you have gathered enough info, the storage block machine's task will disappear, allowing you to progress further.
Remembered that photo Sheena found inside of World's Odyssey. Tokiwa had mentioned something about how the park was a hotspot for bloggers to post about their scary experiences there. I think it was called Yamabushi Park. Maybe I can pull up some information about it online. Huh? Why are there no search results?
Just checking some stuff, guys. Give me a moment.
That's weird. I mean, it's been featured on reality TV, so I know I'm not making things up. Nope. No hits. Freaky. Wait, this park is a few blocks away from the office. I might as well check it out for myself.
Dun, 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 dun. There's no one hovering around my home, so press doesn't seem to know where I live. Yet. Get myself as discreet and correct towards Yamabushi Park.
So, this is the rumored haunted spot, huh?
I don't believe in ghosts, nor am I interested in proving their lack of existence. However, even for someone like me, there is something in the air, something cold, bitter, lingering in the stillness of the decrepit park.
Yep, the slide matches the photo, and there should be a shadow just behind here. Just as I thought, nothing.
Nothing. I tried staying in different positions, trying to look back and forth with the phone in the park, make sure I was gazing at the right angle. For some reason, though, something turned in my stomach and there was something steering me away from recreating the haunted photo.
Maybe I should go home.
Oh, did you come here to take pictures too? Ugh! Sorry, did I sneak up on you? My bad. I'm Anjo. I'm a barista at the cafe across the street. You heard of it? It's called the Night Owl.
Cafe?
There he was, a dorky-looking gentleman, with a smile as full as his gut. His eyes glowed with kindness, and for whatever reason, I feel like I could trust him.
Hi, I'm Mizunashi. Sorry for screaming.
Please, it was my fault for startling you. It seems like lately, there have been swarms of people trying to take pictures of the park. I just figured you might be a horror junkie like me.
Oh, well, you see, I actually was interested in taking photos of the haunted park.
I see. Are you an artist or something, Mizunashi?
Oh, not an artist. I do work in a creative field, though. I'm a video game programmer.
Video games? That's amazing! I'd be happy to help you in any way I can.
That'd be great. I was looking up some info about this park online, but would you believe it? I can't pull up a single search. I swear I couldn't avoid reading posts online about this park at the beginning of the year, but now, poof, nothing.
So you've noticed too.
Huh?
There's a global shift occurring, my friend. One that is being carefully orchestrated in our corner of the world. Only the chosen few are granted the chance to witness it unfold. You're a lucky man, Mizunashi. The online occult communities have been buzzing about this phenomenon since forever. But all of a sudden, every article, blog post, or photograph related to it vanished. It sounds like a conspiracy theory, but it's true. According to some rumors floating around, all online search engines began censoring any results related to this unknown shift. Those words were later referred to as the truth fragments. Only those in possession of them know how the world really works. Supposedly, the human brain can't even process this information without entering catatonic shock. There's some fishy stuff going on. Honestly, we're probably better off not knowing what goes on behind the curtain of this world. Consider that Yamabushi Park is one of the truth fragments in question. Now, my friend, you too know the truth.
I like this guy, he's a dork.
Your face is a little close to mine.
Oh, pardon me. Listen here. Be careful not to stick your nose where it doesn't belong, okay? These truths are hidden, and people want to keep it that way.
Okay, I'll be careful.
The Anjo's character stops him, but he is convincing nonetheless. His words are coaxing me and steeping in my brain with his sincerity. All of a sudden, I felt like something cold touched my neck and my entire body shivered from it.
Kidding.
Huh?
I scared you pretty good back there, didn't I? I was just messing around. Sorry about that. I, myself, love a good conspiracy theory. Anything to get the old noggin working. How crazy would it be if ghosts really existed, right? You see, we horror junkies can't get enough of cryptids and conspiracies, especially when given the opportunity to give fresh faces like you a real good
Is
scare.
this Alice in a few years?
I'll pass on the scary stories for now. So, is there any chance you could tell me more about the slide?
I'd hate to be the one who spoils the surprise for you, but I guess I owe you for pulling your chain earlier. Would you mind letting me borrow your phone?
Took my phone from my hand and walked in front of the swing set and put the camera into position.
What do you
Looks like he
make
gets
of
more sleep
this?
than Atlas. You right.
Hey, that's it. That's the angle. It looks just like the photos I've seen of this place.
Cool, right? Then you just push the shutter button and... ta-da! One haunted photo coming up.
But instead of going on about horror conspiracies, he goes on about just like fighting game conspiracies. I can see it happening.
I don't believe it. I could have sworn that really was someone's shadow underneath the slide.
Right? You see, the trick
This
is...
time I'll trip to the slide and walked along the center path. Instead of stopping where I had, I stepped in front of a grassy area.
Boom, right there. Getting this small rock in the shot. From this angle, it looks like any old park. But if you lean this way and get the lighting just right, then ta-da!
Or Ryan, is this you in a few years just going on about conspiracy theories of gaming?
Doesn't it look like someone's standing right behind the slide?
Are you for real? Wow, that's exactly it.
That's Jim Sterling now.
Once you know how the sausage is made, it's a bit like, really? Still neat though, right? The only thing mysterious about this is the question of when this rock was placed here. I don't think this park originally had it. I don't know if it was unlawfully dumped or if someone put it here after the fact. Maybe, though, a UFO dropped it off here. If you ever want the scoop on more stories like these, then go ahead and pay me a visit at the cafe. Have a nice day!
After he'd said his piece, the man walked briskly towards the cafe across the street.
Well, that was informative. But I still have zero clue why that photo would have appeared in World's Odyssey. Nor am I any closer to finding Sheena's body. The untrained eye can see the ghost. The trained eye knows how it appears. I can't believe that the ghost was just a rock this whole time.
Upon closer examination on the rock, I noticed something etchings on it.
What's this?
The words of text seemingly engraved by hand, though they are crudely written, perhaps done so in a frantic manner.
That Anjo fella didn't seem to notice, but... well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to take a picture for reference. Huh?
Something clicked. I'd see a string of letters like this before, but where? I tipped my tongue, but I couldn't for the life of me remember where I'd seen them before. Inability to remember what driving me batty, but I finished checking the rock inside to head back home.
Holy smokes! There's a string of text engraved in the rock! It looks just like the sections of code that I see in the bug text for World's Odyssey. Would you look at that? What the hell? It's written to the T. Before, I couldn't do anything to alter the bug text directly. If I replace that text line with this code, what'll happen? What the? It disappeared! It can't be. The entire bug text just corrected itself.
Yes, that's right.
Mizunaki, can you hear me? Are you okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was distracted. Oh, Sheena, I just had a massive breakthrough. I was able to debug a line of code that I thought wasn't fixable before.
Really?
This should come in handy for you later.
Mizunaki, thank you.
What's gotten into you?
Whoa!
It sounded like someone was pounding on my window with enough force to shatter it open. I immediately drew the curtain back to check and saw the pane had been cracked. Then I poked my head out and timidly checked on the veranda, but luckily nothing else had been broken. Knowing who might have been behind this abrasive statement left me deeply concerned.
What was that?
I was being submerged in some kind of desperate insanity, one I couldn't explain. As I held my head in my hands, I noticed something peculiar. It looks like the window's pane has been shattered into the shape of a spider's web. Ooh, this writing.
Huh? When was the last time I came into work this early?
Can you get a hold of either Sumika or Lydia? Neither of them have responded to my text. The SMS isn't showing them as read. I didn't feel like going back to sleep, so I found myself heading back to the office. Today was supposed to be my day off, but I don't really mind coming in. Every other department has team members who come in office on their days off. That's from cubicle to cubicle to say hello. Either they must be lonely, or the office is more of a home than their actual home. If I had to guess, it's because the atmosphere reminds people of a college club or something. Must be nice.
Oh well, we still have company. Hopefully Sumika and the rest of the team are already in. Huh? What's going on?
Not to brag, but the thing is located in Wealth Financial District amongst the shattering of the tall high-rise looming over Tokyo. The company only has a staff of 30 people, yet we've got a fancy building right beside my stop at the train station. Our CEO is a wizard programmer who made his fortune in the gaming industry before founding Enigma. He played it smart by choosing not to have our company expand too quickly, opting instead to invest in a great work environment for his staff. His philosophy here is best summed up as an elite environment for the elite team. Got no room to complain about either. It's an ideal commute, and there's even a giant shopping mall nearby. I see our company logo as one of the swankiest buildings in town when I enter. Today, however, my normal commute was interrupted by the sight of what appeared to be a news reporting cameras. Did I miss something?
Did I miss something?
Hello, sir. Do you work here?
A flurry of microphones are aimed towards me, but my reporters followed me by the eager cameraman, and I found myself suddenly surrounded.
What's the meaning of this?
You work for Enigma, right, sir? Can you spare a minute to tell us if the recent crisis is in any way related to your company?
Huh?
Japan's financial stock exchange has been totally shut down, which has sent ripples across stock exchanges around the world. Can you explain what this image might mean?
Hold on. Wait just a second. It's true, yes, I work for Enigma, but I don't know what kind of crisis you're talking about.
So you do work here? Does your company accept the responsibility for the financial crisis? Maybe there are hackers in your very own department.
Hang on. It's Tokiwa. She sure picked a perfect time to turn her phone back on.
Hello? Arata, what the hell did you do?
Not you two. What do you mean what I did?
Breaking news. We just got an update on the mysterious cyber attack that has put financial institutions worldwide in total meltdown since this morning. Earlier, several PC and cell phone users began reporting abnormal malfunctions on their devices. Many users reported having opened an email from an anonymous source that unleashed a vicious strain of malware. Nearly all PC users report total system shutdown, but the true extent of the malware's effects has yet to be uncovered. Businesses throughout all of Japan have been temporarily closed as a result of the total computer, vehicle, and market failures.
I watched on a big telescreen as breaking news echoed grandly on my bewildered head. Couldn't believe it that something was able to monopolize the operating system of every digital device on Earth was baffling. What was the most terrifying, however, was that it seemed totally random. The news report was quick to blame the attack on some hacker, but I wondered why the reporters were at our doorstep. What could it all mean? I shrugged it off as nothing. I poured and double-checked until I saw on the screen.
Our only lead as to who might be responsible for this scandal is a mysterious image that displays when the virus infects any device. A connection has been made between this mysterious image and an online game that was canceled nearly 2 years ago. Local authorities have stated that they are conducting an investigation into who might be responsible for spreading this illegal malware. Only time will tell if the software company to whom this mysterious image is attributed is responsible for this devastating outbreak.
More. I need more.
Yeah. Huh? It made no sense. The image displaying on featured victim's hacked device is clearly the login screen from the World's Odyssey. What's going on?
What's going on?
Hello? Where are you right now? Did you see the news report?
Just watched it.
Whatever you do, don't set foot anywhere near the office. It's surrounded.
Too late. Now I'm surrounded.
Why did you go there? Anyways, if Isn't the mysterious image the login screen for World's Odyssey? Aggle's news app is blowing up with coverage right now. They're reporting that Enigma might be involved.
What? That can't be. Who'd be stupid enough to use company property to hack the National Stock Exchange?
True. But we can't deny our affiliation if they're using company assets. The proof is in the pudding. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a search warrant out for us. You need to get the hell out of there this instant.
But I didn't do anything wrong. Why do I have to run?
It's a national holiday. There's a chance that you could be arrested before any law office in the country will take your case. If they force a statement out of you, it could spell the end for our entire company. Do you want that on your hands?
Hey, who you got on the other line there? Are you not grasping the severity of this scandal? It could result in a total economic meltdown.
Jeez, shut up. This bastard's just trying to rile me up. Journalist, I tell you.
I just got word that one of our reporters has gotten in contact with a supposed employee of this company. So we'll report back very soon.
Hurry up and get out of there. I'll call you again later.
Got it.
Oh, hey, wait.
Just a minute. Please, sir. We need a statement from you.
Sir.
Government leaders worldwide are expressing extreme and unanimous discontent towards the culprit of this cyber attack.
Our country has no tolerance for criminals who resort to cyber terrorism. Whoever they are will be charged to the fullest extent. I urge the responsible parties to heed my warning. We will find you, and you will be imprisoned. Turn yourselves in.
What's going on? This all had to be one big nightmare, right? I uttered sentiments to myself as I ran away aimlessly. Each riff I took was more pain than the last, like the crescendo of a bell running in the pit of my stomach. I felt panic and sweat drip from every pore of my body. My head spun from terror. It took 3 hours for a cyber attack to affect devices worldwide, from midnight until 3 a.m. Who or what is capable of attacking electronic devices on this kind of global scale? Only firewalls are strong to protect data entry. For any normal PC or cell phone, hacking every PC and cellular device simultaneously is going to be impossible. But even as my lungs struggled to draw a breath, I had sprinted as far away from the pores as my leg could take me. A series of questions swirled in my anxious mind until I finally managed to find my way home. No, it's Tokyo, so I can't come to the phone. Please leave me a message. Beep. Damn it, Tokyo, I can never get a hold of you. Nor can I get a hold of anyone else. God damn it, what's going on? Fix login screen and just plastered on every screen on account of a global cyber attack. Performs the connected dots to turn the Ignos at fault, wasting no time to bash the company at every opportunity. The encounters were Aggle's news made sure to deflect the blame from himself and blast it towards the broadcast. For a second, I'm sure our CEO would know how to pivot this controversy, but his hands were understandably tied at the moment. It was how his dream was to make the world a better place with our games. What can I do? Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna end here for now. I think I should be back maybe on Wednesday. We'll see on how I have to do with classes anyways. Anyways, guys, I do hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time.